Okay, just a quick update, and yes, I'm back at McDonald's because it's got air conditioning and it has free Wi-Fi, which at the moment are two very important things. The other thing I needed to check in with you, I'm outside of Saint Dizier, Saint Dizier. That's where I am, so I've made it to that way marker, but it's like excuse me, 2 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've got at least 3 hours of riding to get to my digs at the border of Switzerland. So I'm gonna chop to 2 of my way markers, so hopefully I can, no, I just want to get rid of it. Hopefully this is going to do the trick, because I can get moving and out of the sun. Yes, delete that, because I'm here. And delete you. So now I am going straight to the hotel, which should be about 3 hours. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully that, yeah, there we go, much more direct. And I think this will take in a lot more motorway as well. So this is the other reason why I'm checking in here, and I'll stop and pick up the cameras if, yeah, that's right, good, that's sorted that. So yeah, if things change, I will turn the cameras back on, but as it is, I believe this is going to be primarily motorway to get me straight there. But yeah, we'll see how it shakes out. But it's been a great morning and early afternoon, but it's time to get some miles under my belt, or kilometers should I say. I genuinely feel guilty for going into McDonald's again, but it's affordable, and I know it had aircon, and I knew it would have free Wi-Fi. And on that subject, Mission Control, also known as Toby, has sorted out an eSIM for me, which I'm gonna sort out on my rickety old laptop in the hotel when I get there this evening. So again, that should be sorted out, which is good. So with that being said, I'm going to turn the cameras off now, and I'll see you when it gets a little bit more interesting. Alright, back soon. Hello, and welcome back. It has been a huge slog to get here. I am very tired. I've been riding for, I don't know, a good couple of hours I guess, and covered around 120, 150 kilometers, and look where I am. I think I've got to be pretty close to the border, because look at the geography. There's mountains and trees, and look at the houses. Everything has changed. The geography over and topography, you know what I'm saying, has changed dramatically over the last, I don't know, 50 kilometers plus. And you know, it was no subtle changes. It was what that I noticed anyway, but I was in a bit of a motorway trance. I kind of verved around a corner, and pow, I suddenly was aware that everything was different. You know, the houses had started to change, and like I just said, but most importantly, was coming into big mountains and all covered in lush green trees, which is just spectacular. I mean, look at it. And I've been busting for a pee for the last, I don't know, it must be 30 or 40 kilometers, waiting for services, and one hasn't come along, and I still haven't found one. And I've come to here, where I started pulling to reuse the restroom, and also turn the cameras on, because I believe I'm going into a tunnel. I'm not sure. I've been duped by this kind of stuff before, but we'll see. And I figured I'd turn everything on now for the final push, because I'm about an hour away from the hotel, and I think I might go straight to the bar, have a couple of beers, and then retire for the rest of the evening, so I can just sit around in my t-shirt and underpants while watching some nonsense on either my phone or local television, while transferring all this wonderful data for you. Okay, I think we're up and running. Because of I'm going to have to double check this now, make sure it is definitely recording. Okay, we're a go. Also, you know, me being such a donut, I didn't know if I had actually inadvertently crossed the border. I certainly didn't see any signs for Switzerland, so I'm guessing no. That would be the side stand. Okay, let's rock and roll. So what do I do here? Oh, okay. I pay ahead of time. £3 or €3.90. Okay, barrier's up. Come on. Let's get that bloody glove on. Alrighty. Let's see where this brings me out. I think I'm going through a tunnel. Yeah, I am. Maurice something. Look at this. Very cool. Wow. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. Oh man, the smell in here is fantastic. Oh, so yeah, I'm going to 67, it's fine. Wow. Oh man, I am so pleased I turned my cameras back on today. This is nuts. Oh, it's so cool. As in the temperature. Exactly what I needed. I've been sweltering for the last couple of hours. But you know, it was needed. I had a wonderful morning, and you know, midday exploring and going through way markers and little villages and stuff. It wasn't until I got to Saint Dizier then I realised that I had a lot of mileage I needed to cover to get to the border. So you know, I really had to suck it up and face the facts that I had to cover major motorway miles. But you know, I've done some stuff today, which I'm totally at peace with. So as in with the having to push along motorway, including this, of course, what I'm doing right now, which is just amazing. But I went to the racetrack outside of Reims, Grand Prix grandstand, which has been on my to-do list for so long. Went through the vineyards. I'm never going to forget that. Going through the Champagne region on my bike, all those vineyards and those tiny little villages and towns. Oh, spectacular! That was brilliant. And Chamary, tiny little village where that Lieutenant Roosevelt from the First World War, the Great War, had a fantastic monument. So some brilliant things and great memories this morning. And now I'm ploughing along this crazy tunnel. I think it's like 5 kilometers long or 7 kilometers. I'm going to have to check it out. And this is exactly what I needed as a teeny tiny reward after going through what felt like a never-ending motorway journey. This is what I imagine what the Mont Blanc tunnel will be like. So I'm glad I've got something close to it. This is completely unexpected, by the way. I had no idea that this was here. I can't. This is nuts. This is so cool. Oh my goodness me. Woo! Go through tunnels making that silly noise. You would have to do it several times over before you got to the end of this. Losing breath every time, you know? Yeah! Woo! Seriously, where's the end? Seriously. Well, in 4.5 kilometers there's a roundabout. I can tell you that much. I'm enjoying this so much. It's a bit surreal, if I'm honest. I've been out in the glaring sun all day, so bright, and blue skies and the deep greens of the countryside. Not a complaint, just an observation. And now I'm in here. But I'm really glad I went for that pee break. So yeah, just checking the times. I'm an hour away, so 1 hour left. So I'm getting in way later than I normally would. I would be getting into the hotel at 6:30 or thereabouts. So a good 2 hours over my normal. Oh, I see daylight. Yeah, a good 2 hours over my normal check-in time. That was so cool. That was so cool. Hello world. Oh, eyes adjusting. Eyes adjusting. So the real decision now is, do I just man up and finish that last hour, or fill up if I see a services. Look at the hills in front of me. What a change to how flat all of France was, all the France I've seen so far. Oh fuck! It's just bollocks. Where was that? Well, I think I've just answered my own question there. Look at the views. Look at it. Way more interesting to look at. I'm just so taken aback by how quickly, relatively, look at it. The landscape changes. A few hours ago, it was just all flat, farms and fields, as far as the eye could see. And now look, I'm riding through valleys, essentially, with tiny little villages at the bottom of them, with hills covered in trees that go on as far as you can see. I guess that's the reward, isn't it? And this is just the beginning, right? I'm still only on the dual carriageway. And the jeans were a complete win today. I'll be doing the same tomorrow. I'll check the weather beforehand, but if it's like this, I'll be doing the same thing. If I wore my touring pants, I would have been just squelching. It would not be pretty. I mean, jeans aren't ideal, I know, but they're better than the alternative. Look where I am. Oh, I'm so excited about going into Switzerland tomorrow. The more I say it, the more mind-blowing it is. It's a reality. Tomorrow I would have ridden my bike all the way from Staffordshire across France into Switzerland. Well, right now I've ridden across France. I think that's pretty respectable for my first time in Europe. Yes, it is respectable. Pat on the back, Blake. Pat on the back. Pat on the back. And I'm doing it solo. So double pat on the back. I'm also glad I put on the cameras because I was just fading. I was getting so tired. Oh, another tunnel! Woohoo! So yeah, the tide bit helps me stay awake because I'm talking. This helps me stay awake. Just look at that. Another big tunnel. Oh! Look at this. I'm made up. Wonderful! Mountains. It's too big to be a hill. Mountains to my left. Going straight over. Look at that house, building. That's exactly what I would say a Swiss building would look like. But I think we're still in France. But you can see the crossover, the influence. It's apparent. Look! Wow, quite something. Truly beautiful. We're crawling along, which is a shame. I've become accustomed to the motorway. Quite keen to. Oh, look at that! Quite keen to get to the bar. I deserve the beer. I deserve a beer. Let's get that again. Take two. I deserve a beer. I like it. I like it a lot. The change in scenery I'm referring to, of course. Being surrounded with hills and mountains and all these trees. I enjoy it a great deal. I might start overtaking soon. Because we've got that one person at the front. Straight up traffic. Yep, straight up traffic. Traffic lights, maybe. Very much in this. Oh wow, that is a huge tailback. TCV. Astonishing building at the top of the mountain over there to my left. Well, I wasn't so much concentrating so much, I'd be able to look. Construction. Check out the car. Look at that. Look at that building. I hope you can make that out. That is one of the benefits of having a motorcycle. Jeez, that is going back. miles. It's still going on. Oh, that's a tractor. This is not what you want at the end of a very long day. I'll look back on this and laugh. I've got no idea how long this is going on for. I've lost track now. Short answer is a long way. Plan is most definitely beer first today. No faffing around. I'm going to get the stuff off the bike, check in, and go directly to the bar. Let's go. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Oh, is it an accident? Accident, there's lots of police. Well, thank goodness I'm on a bike. It took me long enough to get through that, let alone for anyone in a car. Those guys right at the back when I joined the tail, God, they're going to be there forever. Okay, let's go. Let's make this punchy. Okay, to the right we go. Just pondering on that, I think that's the first significant amount of traffic that I've experienced on this whole trip. It's never great to have traffic, but at least it's not been that much. Jeez, look at that. What a backdrop. Okay, going straight over here. Fuck! Everything's fine. Straight down. Wow, a whole bunch of bikers in convoy. Alright, I believe this is the final push. 55 kilometers. Come on, Blake, you can do this. It's 55 kilometers between you and a beer. Look at that. Amazing. See, oh look, still flat on the other side. But all kinds of interesting over there. Gasoline, I'm doing it in the morning. Got over a third, just under a half actually left in the tank. So I think I'll be okay. What a day! Been a tough one. Covered 760 miles so far, total, over 3 days. So I guess that'll be around the 800 mark by the time I get to the hotel. I'm just hoping now that the hotel does have a bar. I'm sure it does. It's one of the very first things I check. Secure parking, bar. If I'm paying for a hotel, I want there to be a bar on site. I've been watching a lot of motorrev tours. As a peer, I like checking out other vloggers' content, and I've been watching their European tour and Normandy tour ahead of my own adventure, because they first went across into Europe back in 2020, and I thought, yeah, one, it's a great channel. If you enjoy this stuff, what you're watching, you'll enjoy motorrev. Great bunch of guys on that channel, and well put together, well edited. I enjoy it as a fellow vlogger and editor. But there's a couple of things that really stand out for me. One was the come on, Blake. Research, there we go, there's the word. It's the research that the main man behind it all does in the places that they go to, and I tip my hat to them for that, because I don't really touch on that kind of stuff. As I mentioned earlier, either today or yesterday, I'm all about experiencing what I experience rather than, you know, history, numbers, facts about where I'm going. I might do it afterwards, but I very rarely do it before. But what got me talking about them, and you'll see where I'm going with this, is a follow-on from the comment on the bar, is that all the places that they went to, as in where they stayed, appeared not to have a bar. They went spent a lot of time trying to find off licenses, which I couldn't quite get my head around. That's the last thing in the world I would want to do when on tour, because right now I'm really tired, I'm hot, sweaty. You know, all I want to do is get to the hotel, get out of this stuff, have a cold beer, a shower, and dive into bed. Not spend like an hour or so after I get to wherever I'm going looking for places that are open to sell me booze. Each to their own. It's not a criticism, it's just an observation, and I appreciate that everybody does things in their own way, and that obviously works for them. It's not something I've ever done. Even the youth hostels on my solo Scottish tours, they sold beer. You know, because that's all what you really want at the end of a long day riding and travelling. Shower, comfortable clothes, and a cold beverage. Anyway, that's that. Nothing more, nothing less. It was just an observation. But I'll say it again, if you're into what you're watching now, in fact, if you are watching this, you will already know about them, and you'll already be a subscriber to them. And I really hope my camera is still rolling, just to close out this day. Look at those mountains. Pretty cool. This windshield is looking pretty ropey right now. It's got to the point where you can't really count the bugs anymore. Okay, 30 minutes out. You can do this, Blake. You can do this. You've got this. CCV. Looks like to me they're missing a T out of that. Come on! Where's another cool tunnel when you need it? Look at that! It's a backpack with a massive fan on the back. hoping that tomorrow the roads will be a little quieter. If I'm not mistaken, tomorrow will be Monday. Saying that though, it's going to be busy because I'm on a dual carriageway. All the other roads in France have been super quiet outside of the main trunk roads. So again, it doesn't really matter. Molehouse! That's it. That was the first sign. That's poked me up. 30 kilometers. 30 kilometers, baby. Big mile day. But as we talked about in the prep, it was always going to be to get across France in the time scale that we have. Almost there. Come on, not long. 20 minutes or so. I feel like we're very much back in France, as I'm familiar with it. It's all flat again. I'll be interested to see how close I got to the border when I got to that tunnel. Come on now. Seven kilometers. 5 kilometers. Molehouse. So 13 kilometers total. But less than 5 kilometers to my turn off. I can see the turn off on the sat nav. 3 kilometers! Oh my goodness me! Let's get off the motorway. Some looks like rain over there. Wow. 1.5 kilometers. Oh yes. Molehouse, Lyon, Paris. 500 meters. It's 500 meters. Oh. Is it here? Is it here? Please tell me we are near my old friend. Or have I taken the wrong turning? I think I've taken the wrong effing turning. Okay, so I took the wrong turning there because I'm a donut. So I've got to go down here for 3 kilometers for the next turning. For Rixheim. Yep, that's definitely rain. Rixheim. There we go. So straight over the roundabout. There's a McDonald's as well. Those things are everywhere. Oh, missed him. Petrol station here, that's good for tomorrow. Boosh. That is good. I have a very uncomfortable derriere. Looking forward to getting off the bike. Mulhouse. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Cool town. Where's that one? Bollocks. You can tell I'm tired. I'm making all kinds of mistakes. And I'm so fucking close. Oh god, that smells good in there. Another petrol station, that is also good news. Wow, that's a lot of Mustangs. A lot of Mustangs! Come on, give me a checkered flag. Oh, come on. Straight over. That way? That way? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think it's that way. Sorry guys, I'm just wiped out. I'm completely wasted. I'm so tired. And I've run out of chatter. I've completely forgotten that the cameras are rolling. And I'm just focusing on trying not to screw up right at the 11th hour while trying to get to this hotel. Which should be less than 10 minutes away. Oh Christ, where am I going on this? Right. And then left. I think left. You were going very fast there, buddy. Not like the last one. straight over again. This is like a never-ending story, a never-ending journey. Where's the fucking indicators, you dick? Give me a checkered flag, please. Ah! There's a checkered flag! Woohoo! Yeah! Let's hope. This actually brings me to the hotel. I want minimal fuss at this point. So straight over. I'm looking for a Bertie, B-E-R-T-I hotel. Bertie Hotel. Okay, so it's on the other side of this, apparently. Okay, we're in Hotel District. Come on. Bertie Hotel! Oh, I'm over the fucking moon that it was straightforward. Oh. Can't hear you. Say again. Oh. Thank you. Okay, the nice lady's told me to pop it into the garage. Come on, baby. And we are done. 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 And you're still with me. So I am going to check in, have a beer, and I'll catch up with you in a second. But wow, what a push that was. Oh, and that's still going. And you're still going. Excellent. We've made a full day on the cameras. Anyway, let's go get a beer. I'll catch up with you in a sec.